The button has been pressed. Let's see if this thing's going to work today. Oh, look at that. Oh, I hear something going there. Hey, looky there. Check, check, check. Audio check. Check, check, check. All right, I think that's working. Hey, everybody. Mr. Jim Stute is off to the theater. Who else is on here? We have Scott. We have Vern. Bessy is manning the helm of the, of course, the keyboard. So when you see Pulp Alley on there, that's the world's most dangerous Bessy. We'll be going officially live here in just about 3 minutes. Thank you all for joining. Adios, gringos. We have DW Low. I received my Kickstarter package yesterday. Adios, gringos. And I think, let's see, is that Adios, gringos is up in Canada, I believe, too. So several folks have up in Canada have received them. Scott, your package has not been mailed off. I hate to tell you that, but it's the truth. You are scheduled to be packaged up fairly soon, though. I would expect you to get a notification about the sending of the package within Thursday, or this is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, somewhere in there. We'll probably get you packaged up and mailed off. So you are, I saw your comment and I looked to see exactly where you were. And you're in the next 20 or so names that I have scheduled to pack up. So you're not too far away. We will officially go live here in just a couple minutes. I should put my glasses on. I can't read that without my glasses on. Outside feels like Planet Hoth. Oh, yes. So we are trying to use, hey there, Mortis 005 in Utah. What's the temperature in Utah this time of year? Fairly soon. Let's see. Thank you so much for joining us. Adios Gringos, Mortis 005, Scott, DW, Vern is on here. Oh, I forgot to mention this. Matt Spence isn't going to be able to join us on Sunday.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, just something came up and he's not going to be able to join us. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do on Sunday. Yeah, I don't know.
It's all right.
I guess I could play.
You could play the baddies.
Yeah, I once in a while, I can play once in a while. Play the baddies.
That's your niche. You only ever play the baddies.
You know that's not true.
You don't only ever play them, but you play them well.
How are we doing on our time?
It's time.
Is it time?
Well, the back clock said yes. That TV says
that says off. I still have another minute.
Well, that one also
29 degrees and snowy in Utah. What the heck, Mortis?
Nope.
What? What?
It's too cold.
That's too cold. Bessy says that can't be right. It's too cold.
No, I believe it's true. Now it's time.
Now it's time?
Well, technically that says 6 p.m., so we'd have 2 hours wait.
Oh, how come that's...
I don't know.
That time isn't right?
I don't know. But we'll just go ahead and say...
That's weird. How do we change that? We should try to change that now.
We should not change that now because we're in the middle of a live stream and no one wants to see you fiddle around.
No, that's what they tune in for, is to see me fiddle around.
Not
I need to fix this clock over here, guys.
stop.
I gotta get my TV repair tools out. I need to work on this clock over here.
Well, since it's a computer thing, it's a computer thing.
Oh, I'll have to have you do it then.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, everybody, this is Dave here at Pulp Alley, and I am with the world's most dangerous Bessy.
Oh.
Right there. Pa-pa. So lots of fun stuff to go over today. Lots of fun stuff. We are shipping like crazy. We're packaging stuff up. Bessy spent last night getting a whole slew of starter boxes put together for me.
45.
Yeah,
42.
and somewhere around in there, well over 40.
Well over.
And we were boxing them up and shipping them off. So making, pretty much daily runs to
The postal services.
to both the U.S. Postal Service and to UPS. So we are adding UPS now. A lot of packages, I'd say maybe about 25% of our packages we're sending UPS now as well. So we kind of have them in the mix a little bit. Some of our, and it just kind of depends on, which is going to give us a good, return and, still get it there in a good time, has a good tracking number and all that sort of thing. So, also for Canada and for shipping overseas, UPS seems to be doing pretty good for us. So I know there was some concern about the brokerage fees or the import duties and things like that. But so far, I think Adios Gringos is one of them that said that he received his package via UPS in Canada, and there was no extra fees at all. So we don't choose the absolute cheapest option when we're doing that. We could choose the absolute cheapest option, and that probably would come with brokerage fees added in there.
It does say it on there.
Yeah, it does actually give a little warning. Warning: brokerage fees will apply or could apply. So we avoid that lowest option. It costs us extra to send it that way, but we would rather, try to make sure that, that you guys don't get hit with a bunch of extra stuff. Now, there's really no way that we can know, as much as we would like to be able to know all that stuff. Sometimes those things change and you just don't know, and you can't keep up with what other countries are doing with all the different customs fees and things like that. So, we really cannot say that we're going to ship it to you and there aren't going to be any fees, because who knows what.
But we do try.
Yeah, we do try when we can to avoid it. So I guess the big news is everything has been shipped off to Sally Forth now.
Yay.
And Chris has traditionally been really fast about getting things packaged up and turned around and mailed off. So he's got a really good operation there at Sally Forth. Chris and Ann, and I never can remember their son's name. Doggone it.
Bob.
Chris? No, Chris is
the dad.
Chris is
Jr.?
Chris. No, Chris. Oh well. Anyway, the family Abbey. And so before we get too much further, folks, please remember to click that like button if you can. Click that like button. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, then click the notify. Did you guys see this thing that Chris Abbey put together? Oh my gosh. And he did a post, I think it's on the Pulp Alley players group, where he did a Pulp Alley scenario directory, and it's on the Sally Forth. It's free to download. It's on the Sally Forth webpage. We'll probably try and put it on the files on the players group as well. But it's a directory that tells you like all of the scenarios that he could find anyway, and he put them all on a PDF. It's like almost 100 scenarios that he tracked down for Pulp Alley. So all of the scenarios, and it's just in a table sort of format. So it lists, what the scenario number was and when it was published and how many players it was for and whether or not it was for solo, co-op, or versus.
And I think it's a little synopsis.
And a small little description as well. Yeah, summary.
Yeah.
So just something like that. Some sort of little comment on there. So really cool. What a handy, cool idea.
Yeah, so nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure
So
it took time.
you guys ought to check it out. Make sure you leave him some cool comments and let him know that you appreciate him putting something like that together. So
Yeah, that was really cool.
that was really cool. I owe him another scenario. I was supposed to write up a James Bond scenario for him, but I'm so far behind on everything right now that it's kind of hard for me to work on extra stuff, especially since I even have our own scenario of the month for December,
It's a little tardy.
which is now already, past due. I usually try to get those released by the 10th. Last year I've been running behind, but I think you guys understand that my bandwidth is.
How big is it?
14 inches.
Oh.
Righty. So this would be a great opportunity for y'all to ask rules questions. If you have any questions about the rules or life and romance and recipes, Bessy is here to answer your romance questions, and I can probably answer your recipe and cooking, your culinary questions.
It's a big duck. What's next?
So I'm estimating that I am about 80% done with shipping.
Yeah.
That's my estimate right now. So right now, if I had to guess, and I really haven't run the numbers on this, but I'd say at least about 25 to 30% of the backers actually got all of their rewards before the end of November. And then we've been kind of trying to get caught up. And right now, I'd say about 80% of the of the backing rewards I've got mailed off. So that's pretty cool. We still have more to go. And the terrible thing is, boys and girls, is that there could be some people, there will definitely be some people that won't get their stuff until January. And then, gosh, because there are some weird things in the Kickstarter, there were people that didn't quite understand how to do it. And so I'm going to have to go back and reach out to those people individually and find out, they pledged a significant amount of money, but then they didn't actually tell me what they were pledging it for. So I don't really know what they were pledging for. So there's little odd things like that I'll have to go back and reach out to those people individually. But right now, I'm just trying to stay focused on getting through
the bulk,
the people that actually I can ship to and get their stuff to them as quick as I can. So there are a few odd ones out there that I'll have to kind of, drill down on and try to figure out what happened. But so there could be some people that might not get their stuff until like February or something. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know how quickly we can get all those little things resolved. Yeah. So, but once I get the bulk of stuff done, then I can kind of drill down on those individual pieces and see what we can do.
We have a question up here.
A question?
From Scott. Okay, are you ready? I am anticipating my group will want more combat. What's the most effective way to add random NPC monsters, etc., to a scenario?
We'll just stick them in there. Just throw them in. Just say, here's another one. It really depends on how you go about it, and honestly, if you're just doing it as a game mastered sort of scenario, like you're almost like you're running an old game of Dungeons and Dragons or something, don't feel like you can't just go, hey, you know what? And another bad guy shows up. Bam! I just stick an NPC out there just to have fun with. But most of the time, you could simply. I wonder. You think he's doing? Are you guys doing co-op scenarios? If you're doing co-op scenarios, then you definitely want to have some baddies out there for the other side to fight against. Um, and you can have them appear. A lot of the times I have like an X number appear. So at the start of the scenario, you could say, well, X NPCs are going to appear every turn, and then that gives them a certain amount that will. Well, my group will not cooperate. Okay. Um, so
Yeah, that's fine because then you don't know
yeah,
exactly how many are going to show up.
yeah. And put some spawn points out there. You look at the scenarios where I include NPCs, and you can kind of use that as a template. So put some spawn points out there. Say the NPCs are going to come from this building. They're going to come from this cave. They're going to come that sort of thing, and then just say each turn X NPCs are going to appear. Or you could have it start later in the game if you want to give them a few turns to kind of try and run around and cause havoc. Then you can start it on like turn 3 or something. NPCs start appearing or something like that. You also trigger it where after the first plot point is completed, um, then you can have NPCs show up after that. You'll be playing one side. He says, "All I will mostly be game mastering games that play. I think one side is the."
I will mostly be game mastering the games, I think, or playing one side as the baddies.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope that helps. And I guess I would just say Pulp Alley is very flexible and can handle stuff changes like that very easily. So don't hesitate to just say, you know what? I think I want to throw a bad guy out here right now, and throw an ally out there or a follower level or, something like that, or have a big bad guy show up, especially when you're doing a game master style game, you should feel confident in the idea that I want something out there. So here it is. I'm just going to put it out there.
Yeah.
And
Like
have fun with it. Yeah. And especially your players should probably take it in the spirit that you put it out there. We got this really cool I think I might offer players auto successes on perils and recoveries without rolling in exchange for spawning NPCs. Yeah, you could do that. Definitely auto successes on perils and recoveries without rolling in exchange for spawning NPCs. Yeah. You could treat the NPCs as your perils too, where when they go up to a plot point, instead of it being just a random peril, it could be that it spawns a NPC, and then that gives them something they have to fight before they can capture that plot point, right? So, and there's several scenarios that are like that as well. The Dungeon of Dagon, I think, is like that, where you basically the NPC appears rather than like just a normal peril or something. We got a really nice present from Vern Jeske. Sent us a really cool Oh, and they're scented. That's like cinnamon. Did you smell that?
I
You think that's
have.
cinnamon?
It smells cinnamony.
That's like cinnamony. Very cool. Wax seal. A couple of cool little uh, things that he sent to us. I don't think we want to read those though.
They
But
were
really,
super lovely.
do what?
They were
They
super
were.
lovely.
They were super awesome. So nice to hear from folks taking the time to send us. You put together a letter and mail it to us. That's crazy awesome. Now, the other thing that he sent. Can I show him this? Can I show him?
Yeah.
Can I show him the? Maybe I should switch cameras. I don't know if this is on. It's not. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if this is. Look at this. Look at this, boys and girls. Look at this.
The elusive red herring cap.
It is the red herring hat. So I believe in his letter he said that he wanted Bessy to wear this whenever there were red herrings in the deck, so that she would
I think you misread that.
She would have this hat on to and it would help her find the red herrings in the cards.
No, that was not what he said at all. That wasn't what he said at all.
That's how. Is that not how?
That wasn't. You're supposed to wear it.
I'm supposed to wear
You're
it.
supposed to wear it.
I'm supposed to wear the red herring hat.
You wear the red herring hat.
I wear the red herring hat.
And that helps me navigate.
Well, I think for the full effect, though, I think it would almost have to be worn sideways, something like this. What do you guys think?
I think it's you at your best.
What do you guys say about that? Draw the red herring.
Don't draw it. That's the
draw.
Do not.
This is my draw the red herring voodoo hat. Draw the red herring. Boogity, 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 boo. I cast my voodoo spell on you. Boogity, 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 boo. Red herring, we want you.
I think that's bad juju. You need to stop.
Oh.
I feel like the red herring's going to start popping out everywhere.
Oh, red herring. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's really cool.
To get the full effect, so you got to wear it like this.
Because otherwise, you only see the head. You wouldn't see the
right. You got to wear it like this to get the full effect. Okay. All right. So instead of being afraid of the red herring, everyone will now want more red herrings.
No one wants that.
We want more red herrings because we want to see Dave in that lovely hat.
You wear it before I draw.
What? I wear it before you draw?
You wear it
No, I only wear it if you draw the red herring. If you draw the red herring, then I will put on the hat.
That was not the spirit in which that hat was given to you.
That's how I interpreted it.
I know, because you're a baddie.
So here's something, boys and girls. Do we have any more questions for the boy Gangsta Herring? Here's something I was thinking about as far as we still have this dang cough. We cannot get rid of the cough. And yes, I've tried the tea and the other stuff and can't seem to shake it.
No, my doctor said he's had it for 3 weeks. So
no,
which is not encouraging.
It's not encouraging. But here's something. We were really lucky to have such a great group of players that participated in Pulp Alley and participated in our Kickstarter. And it's always frustrating us to miss a deadline. So we definitely wanted to make sure that we, hit that November goal. And we did for some people, but we didn't do it for enough. So we were looking at, what lessons we had to take away, what could we have done better, and what could we have learned from this. So that's something we're always trying to do better at as well. Not sure if it was a great idea to do it in the holiday season. If I had been able to stay on schedule like I had wanted to, then we would have beat the holiday season. But I ended up dragging my feet on it and dragging it out too long, and then I kind of ran into the holiday season. So maybe doing it earlier in the year would have been better.
Well, and I mean, doing 2 books was quite a bit.
Yeah. I feel like I've also wanted to have maybe done less stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it was a lot because it was
We did a lot of
Starter box.
stuff.
I mean, there was
a lot of miniatures, both books,
The
starter
box.
set, yada yada. Maybe we could have done a smaller Kickstarter, and it would have gone a little bit better. I'm not saying that it didn't go well. We were really blessed, and everything went really nice. It's just that a lot of times you could look back on these things and try to figure out, what you could have done a little bit better on it. Okay. I guess that's it for tonight. Do we have anything else from the boys and girls? Oh, I guess the follow-up to that is if y'all have any suggestions or ideas. I think one idea is I kind of wish that I had waited until I was a little further along with some of the books. But in some ways, it almost forced me to go ahead and just get things done.
Yeah.
If I had waited, it could have been the next year before I actually did anything.
Yeah.
But, in the end, would that have been bad? I don't know. Quality is always better than speed. Kickstarter content is perfect. Good. Very good. Thank you so much, sir. And a spicy cooner beans. Oh, spicy cooner bean chili. Yes, indeed. Yeah. The COVID stuff kind of messes everything up. Rum and OJ, Dave. Jägermeister. Oh, do we have some?
I think so.
I think I have some Jägermeister over there. And I think I have some rum too. I'm not a big drinker though, and I don't drink very often. Very, very little. Let's see. Fulfillment on the Kickstarter is fine. Communication is consistent. All right. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are awesome. Who wants to see me wear the red herring hat this Sunday?
Oh no, I want you to wear it right now.
Wear it this Sunday?
No,
because we could add a red herring in to the deck for this Sunday.
Why don't I just wear it? I'll just wear it the whole time. It'll just be my new hat. And then we won't have to ever put a red herring in the deck again. Because I'll be wearing it.
What's the fun of that?
I'll be wearing a red herring cap. How is that?
That's not the spirit
that
in
is
which
all
it was sent. That is not the spirit in which it was sent. It was a gift, and we need to honor Vern's wishes.
Well, then you better shape up.
Good evening, everybody. Goodbye. Roll the credits. Cue the music. Tell the orchestra to wake up. Dun 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 dun. Good night, everyone.
Oh, good.